Sleeping horror stories. The entity of my hatred, horror story. Our Scara stories. Reddit credits, you wearing human skin. Sir, this is exactly how you ordered it. And I'm telling you it's not. He slides the box of pizza across the counter, jamming it right into my chest, pushing me backwards. He begins smacking his lips together. I ordered a crunchy, thin crust, extra Alfredo sauce, cheeseless pizza with mushrooms and Philly steak. Got that? Say nothing. He's really fired up, forehead vein throbbing and all red in the face, and I don't want to interrupt. Considering where you are in life right now, he looks me up and down, hovering his eyes over my Domino's uniform. I know you probably didn't make it past college, so I can understand if my order was too much for your brain to handle at one time. Nearly laugh, but I quickly compose my quivering mouth, reversing the hints of a grin into a sad frown. I am so sorry, sir. It's been a long day and wasn't really concentrating, I say, lowering my eyes to the counter, acting ashamed. He laps it up, snide face groveling in the sense of power he gets from abusing me. Know what? I pipe. Say I fix this by paying for this pizza out of my pocket and have a new one made for you? His brows lift in surprise, and he chews on my proposal a while to see if it's palatable. Now you're talking, boy, he sneers. 15 minutes later, I hand his new order across with that Employee of the Month smile. Have a nice day, beam, forcing energy into each word so it doesn't seem like I'm adding the tired, hackneyed phrase as an afterthought. He says nothing. All that's on his face is his signature sneer before he whisks the pizza from the counter and strolls away wordlessly. His face, middle-aged, long, distorted, horse-shaped face, balding, wrinkled corners of eyes, paper-thin lips. It's a unique face, hard to forget. And I won't forget him, what he said to me, how he mocked me and walked away scot-free. Don't forget him even after serving dozens more customers for many more hours. I don't forget him when my shift ends at 6 p.m. and I go home. I don't forget him when I unlock the door to my apartment. I don't forget him as I walk into the kitchen, grab a large bag of flour, and lay it down on the floor. And I certainly don't forget him when take the butcher knife out of the drawer. Keep every agonizing detail of his face and figure crystallized in my mind as lift the knife into the air, and in a moment of clarity, plunge the blade down, over and over into the bag. 132 times. I counted. When I grow tired, after letting my anger bleed out onto the entity of my hatred, I sweep up the mess and throw the punctured bag of flour into the bin. After that I shower, then heat up a frozen meal in the microwave. Then I plop onto my couch, pick up the remote, and begin browsing TV channels until I land on a breaking news alert on the news channel, and the late-night news anchor is reporting.
The body of a middle-aged man, Charlie Spiel, was discovered in his suburban home this evening by his wife following his grisly murder. Police reported his body had dozens, perhaps even hundreds of stab wounds all over his body and face, though the autopsy is yet to reveal the exact count of the wounds. This is the 9th murder in our city, following a pattern of bodies recovered in a similarly gruesome state. At first, police were hesitant to jump to conclusions, but are now warning this may be the work of a skilled serial killer who leaves no trace and promise they are doing everything they can to find a lead to whoever did this. Grinned when they guessed the number of stab wounds to vaguely be in the hundreds. I don't have to guess. I know it's 132.